Hey y'all, I'm Elisa, the Scrappy Wife behind ScrappyWife.com, and today I'm going to get my planner all set up for the month of December. There have been times when I've done a whole separate Christmas planner. I don't think I'm going to do that in this case. We're just going to switch things over because I'm kind of getting excited about 2023, and so I don't want to do many changes to my 2022 planner. We're just going to save that for next year. So I'm going to start to move a few things around in this planner, and then we'll get it all set up for the month of December. Let's go. I have been excited to use this cover from the Be Festive, Be Happy box since I got it back. Geez, this one was released in August, maybe. And I'm going to use some green metal discs. I think they complement it nicely. I also think there's some red metal discs that I have in my collection on my old Christmas planner that would also be really good. So there's a part of me that kind of feels like I might end up switching it out, but I went with green to start with. I love that this planner has like a rainbow look inside. It's pretty. It's really pretty. I love the cover. I think it's perfect for Christmas. And right now I'm just going to transfer everything over. We're still in November as I'm doing this, so I'm going to keep all my November things, keep all my vision boards. I'm definitely at the point of the year where I'm just so excited to start working on my 2023 planner, but I don't want to end 2022 like with just abandoning this one. And so I'm just going to keep it all mostly the same. I am going to eliminate a couple of different sections for December that I've been not really using a whole lot recently. And so I want to add in some Christmas planning things. So I'm going to take out my lettering planner and my listing planner that I would normally include. Those are projects I've worked on and off throughout the year. And I just haven't been getting to them. So I'm going to keep them out. Let's put in the month of December. So we have November and December. Then last month, I actually combined in my work planner with my catch-all planner, and I am loving it. I like having it all together. I find it really easy to get all my stuff kind of put together and have it all with me at one time instead of having to carry multiple planners. So we'll keep November and December of the work planner in here. And then probably as I get set up for 2023, that's going to be something I keep. I like the all-in-one feel. It's the Franken planning style, you might say, but it's nice to have just one planner, even if it's a little thick. I like having it all together for sure. The other things I'm going to keep, the daily plans, yes, love those. Wellness, I've been using some journaling for gratitude, so we're going to keep that in there as well. And then a notes section. I love having a notes section. Obviously, it's kind of an important part of the planner. The meal plan, that one is one I don't decorate. I just have a block pad that has meal planning on it, so that works out really well. Notes, I like to switch out the filler paper each month to kind of be festive. I thought I had some different filler paper than what I found in here, but turns out I couldn't find it. So we're going to go with the stars that came in that Happy Notes in the Be Festive Be Happy box. So got all of that set. Now, normally next would be my listing planner and then my lettering planner. Like I said, I'm not going to do those this month. Instead, I'm going to switch out and move some of my Christmas planning things into here. So I always have a envelope for receipts, like Christmas receipts, just in case I need to return gifts. We have a little vision board or memory keeping board for Christmas that I think will be fun to put together, kind of a bucket list deal. And then a pocket folder. And then I like Christmas cards. Those are all of the addresses of Christmas cards that we like to send out. I decided I'm not going to need the recipe planning, but I will need the gift planning. So I will take this section out as well to include that. I love that Happy Planner makes these. I love that they don't change it up a ton each year, but that actually makes it easy for me to figure out what I like, what I don't like. And then we will add in ta-da, some Christmas stickers. So that's the main guts of my planner. Now let's decorate the December monthly page. All right, the plan is to use the Happy Holly Yays sticker book. Again, it's part of that Be Festive, Be Happy box, which I think is still available. So if you haven't picked it up, it's a great one. I've used the sticker book a bunch already. I know I'll use it again this month. I think it's just a fun sticker book. And honestly, I am kind of keeping this one relatively simple. There's a lot going on in the month of December. There will be a ton of different activities, and I don't think I can put boxes down for everything. So instead of worrying about that, I'm going to just put a few around to highlight some big things. December 6th is my and my husband's wedding anniversary. Then let's see, the second and third, I'll be going out of town with one of my sons to his gymnastics meet. So I definitely want to include that. There will be a school concert, a big sing-along concert on the 8th. We have just some different church performances and other things going on. So I'll just add a few boxes here and there. Every time I put a box, I'm going to grab one of these cute little Christmas girls. They're all hustling and bustling, which I think is just perfect for December because that feels like what December what just happens. There's lots of hustle and bustle. There's lots of fun things. There's sometimes some stressful things. I know we all kind of react differently to the holidays. And I'm looking forward to December. I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to be a good month. It's going to be busy. It always is. It's always a whirlwind month, but I think it's going to be a great month. So I'm just trying to figure out what I want to put where. I don't really like to decorate these in a way like, I guess, let's see. I like for them to be functional. I write a lot of stuff on this calendar. So it doesn't always end up being super balanced, if that makes sense. So that means I don't have even number of boxes on both sides. I don't have even number of girls. Sometimes things are squished up, but that's just how life works in a busy life. And I love decorating my planner, but I also really need it to be functional. So I try to always leave room on every box because I guarantee I will have something written on almost every box by the end of the month once I'm working through all the schedule and all the kids' schedule, and my husband's schedule, and just all of the different things. There's always a million things. So let's put down one more box right there on the 14th. And then this is looking pretty good. I want to do a box for Christmas. Obviously, I know when Christmas is, but it's just fun to mark it on a box. And then actually that last week of December, that in-between week between Christmas and New Year's, I'm going to just kind of fill it with trees. We're going to do a whole grouping of trees and girls and just have them kind of be a whole scene here at the bottom of the page. As I start kind of working with these trees, I'm going to pull out some washi tape again from the same box. It was a great Be Happy box. It had a lot of great goodies in it. So I'm going to pull out, ta-da, this and add a little bit of washi tape at the bottom and at the top. And so as I do that, I wanted to ask you, do you do a whole separate planner for December? I know a lot of people that do a whole separate Christmas planner. Either they reuse the same one each year or they do a whole new setup just for the month of December. I have done that in the past and it is fun to set up that planner. I'd have to say I don't end up using all of the stuff. There's a weird balance between the planner being helpful when things are busy, and then sometimes when things are so busy, I don't get to my planner at all. It's just like purely functional, purely just flipping it open, jotting down notes, and closing it. And so December tends to be one of those months, and I'm oftentimes working on other crafting projects like December Daily, or this year I'm doing December Not So Daily, making Christmas cards, baking cookies, just doing other things that I don't get to my planner. And so I've ended up feeling like I don't want a whole separate planner. I want a system that I'm used to, that makes sense to me, that I've been using for most of the year. And then I use that last week of December to just really change things up, to think about my new planner system, to come up with a plan for the next year on how I want my planner to function. That's kind of what I've done now and what I've kind of switched to. So let me know, do you like to do a whole separate planner for the month of December? Do you like to stick with your same plan and just change up the feel of your planner? Let me know in the comment box below. All right, I am going to just add a little bit of that washi tape. I like how it frames in the page. I've been really liking washi tape as frames recently, as a border around the page. So we're going to do that all across the top and the bottom of the page. And then the only thing I really need to pay attention to is I like to put words on the page. I always like to have phrases, and there are some clear phrase stickers in this book that I can use. There's some fall ones in the back. The winter or December holiday ones are kind of in the middle. And so I love this one that says Happy Holly Yays, because it's kind of the theme of the whole thing. And of course, it's the theme of the book. It works. So we're going to put that one there. And then there's another one that says Jingle jingle and mingle, which I think is super cute as well. So I'll add that one for a little bit of balance. Down here, I just need to white out the Christmas Eve. Of course, I know it's Christmas Eve right there. Sometimes I like that they put all the holidays, and sometimes I'm like, I think we know. I know that when that holiday is, but I just end up whiting out if I don't want it. I'm just going to shift this ever so slightly. I needed it centered on those boxes, and instead it was too far to the left. So I'm going to shift that over, and then over in the sidebar, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. I might be doing a bucket list in another part of this planner, or I'm going to do kind of a list thing over on the sidebar, and I thought that that might be a good place to put a bucket list for the month of December. I don't want to overdo it. Like I said, there's there's school performances and church performances and parties and all kinds of things. So I don't want to put too much pressure to do and add more things to our schedule, but I thought it would be fun to put a bucket list over there. Or I used the title Spread Kindness because I also think it'd be fun to do random acts of kindness throughout the month of December with my kiddos. And so I thought I could list out some possibilities, and then we could kind of assign days and go do that. Once I get those down, then that's going to be done, and my December planner is ready to go. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider hitting that subscribe button as well as the bell notification button. I will link things down below. Don't forget this festive box is still available over at the Happy Planner, so you can pick that up in time for the holidays. I want to give a huge shout out to all of my Patreon members. Thank you so much for all of your support. If you want to check out Patreon and join us over there, there's a link to that in the description box as well. All right. I hope that you have a fabulous day. And as always, keep it creative.